Yo, what's up? We're here with the millionth review for All the Dogs.
That you didn't ask for.
Yeah,
but we're going to do it anyways.
You know, because we're the dogs, you know what I'm saying? But we're going to do for All the Dogs review by Drake. It's your boy Renee. You already know the AKAs. I don't need to do
Aubrey's Angel.
Aubrey's Angels. You know what I'm saying? We are part of Aubrey's Angels. And I have OVO Daniel G.
Yeah, that's literally my Twitter name, though. If you're really trying to find me on Twitter,
yeah.
OVO Daniel G. Because I made it in 2009, so.
Yeah, he's standing on business.
Standing on business.
He's standing on business. But, yeah, man.
Right off the bat, album, mid. M-I-D,
wow.
mid.
You know what?
Which is not like a unpopular opinion. I think that's just like what a lot of people think.
You think so?
Yeah. Right off the bat, like when you gave it the album a full listen, what did you think?
It wasn't as I will say this. Okay, I think that what people did the same thing with CLB. People did the same thing with all of his albums. Let's be honest. You know what I mean?
But is it a good thing though if your listeners right off the bat think it's mid?
But I will say this. This is the first Drake album where it wasn't a pleasurable experience when I listened to it first. You know what I mean? Because like even when I heard Scorpion, I've heard Honestly Nevermind, I'm like, okay, I can vibe with this. Like it's cohesive, it makes sense. It's Drake, right? But for some reason, like I'm not saying I agree with Joe Budden, right? But what I'm saying
he makes a good point though.
He makes a good point. He makes a good point. It's like, bro, like who is Yachty to tell Drake what Drake to do? You know what I'm saying? Now, I love Yachty. Yachty's my MVP of the year for 2023. Hands down, right? But you're not going to sit there and tell Drake and like
the beat selection when you have the duty of selecting beats and like who to feature. No. I don't know.
Yeah, bro. It's like, and we're just going to get off the bat. I don't think it was a mid to good album, right? I think it was a good album. I feel like it'll grow on me when I start listening to like in clubs or like maybe an experience with friends or something like that. Like, yo, this song, you know what I mean? I really think there's no songs on this album that stick. To be honest with you, I feel like the only songs that will probably stick will probably be the J. Cole song, The First Person Shooter, which Cole, nah, bro. You gonna sit there and tell me that Cole didn't spit? Cole was
I don't it's because I don't care to hear like J. Cole spit though. Like that's not what I was looking forward to. I wasn't looking forward to a J. Cole verse. Nor a 21 verse, right? Because like we have Her Loss. Like why do I need another 21 verse?
But that's just like saying, do you need another? I think that's why he didn't do Future on this album, because
what would
Pluto do?
I would have appreciated a Future feature more than a J. Cole feature.
No, man, because you already hear
because Future and Drake don't miss,
bro. But
I don't want to hear a J. Cole feature. I'm not gonna lie though.
More Cole and Drake. I want to hear more of those. You know what I'm saying? Because
that's just my opinion. I understand it's an unpopular one. I know. Oh, J. Cole went off. Where's his album? I didn't care. I was more excited. I'll tell you what I was excited for when I saw the track list. I was excited for that Yeet feature. And I was excited for that Bad Bunny feature and the Chief Keef feature.
See, but Bad Bunny, like, you know what I see Bad Bunny as right now? I love Bad Bunny. We were even talking about this earlier, but I think it's more so like you have him on the Travis album, kind of a disappointing song with The Weeknd.
Well, now
on this album, it's like
this one is better. If you're putting Bad Bunny features on hip hop albums, this Drake one is better, and it's a 2-minute song. That's another thing that I have a gripe about.
Yeah.
It's a 2-minute song with an unnecessary SZA ass intro. It starts off with like a SZA type beat. Yeah. And then he starts singing in Spanish, which is not bad. Yeah. Benito, my brother, Benito, he need a friquito.
Hey, but Drake be speaking Spanish like me for real though. Let's be real. But I honestly think it's just like, it was just kind of disappointing because of all the hype that came to it. Like KD being executive producer. KD usually has a good ear.
What is the purpose of that? Of having him as A&R? Bro, go get some buckets with D-Book and Bobo. Go win a championship. Why are you A&Ring a hip-hop album?
But you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. It's like LeBron A&Ring an album. He was like, yo, well.
He created the deluxe.
Yeah, the deluxe. I think that's what Drake needs, bro. I feel like, well, he doesn't need a deluxe because already 23 songs.
You know what I think? I think it's just like he doesn't have the right people around him. Like he doesn't have a good creative team. Like when you think of creativity and design, like is Drake the first artist that comes to mind?
Not really.
Like his album rollout was like the art of an album rollout has become such a big deal in hip hop. Like you need to like execute 10 out of 10, right? When it comes to album rollouts, right? Artists may do like beefs on Twitter.
Yeah.
sexual scandals, things like that as an album rollout, right?
Right.
But like Drake, I think as big as an artist he is, like he failed completely, like on marketing and like.
Yeah, but when you think about it, it's like that man is like one hit away from Michael Jackson. Like,
yeah, he
doesn't
hits.
need to be creative. Like, he could be like, yo, I'm just a hit maker. Like, I don't need to make these like, consensus of like these albums.
Maybe he does think that way, and I think that's where he feels like maybe he thinks like, oh, I don't need to do like what other artists are doing for me to succeed. I'm gonna succeed either way. People are gonna listen to my music.
But the thing is that like I think now I feel like people have just been kind of numb to Drake's music. Like people are like, oh, Drake,
accept it as is.
Yeah, it's like, oh, we love Drake's gonna kill this. We already know what he's gonna talk about it, and you're not surprised half the time. Like you're like, oh, Drake said this about oh girl, or he said like Drake's gonna get you in your feelings. I feel like Drake always speaks to me. You know,
there's two things for certain on a Drake album. Yeah. He's gonna beef with a woman, and he's gonna have a corny bars.
Yeah, he is like
say that you a lesbian, girl, me too.
What was that bisexual line that he had?
I don't know.
He said, "You with the gang E, I treat you like one of me. I might be like bi, like like you were like one of the boys." I don't know. But Drake, that was a terrible bar. And then
no, there's a bunch of terrible lines, like just on that album, but like
but the positives of this album is like I liked how he did. I feel like he kind of. Well, this kind of sounds negative, but like the whole like Bark FM thing, it kind of was like a knock to The Weeknd doing that shit,
Dawn
and like
FM.
Other people doing that same concept.
It was corny. Like he had Snoop Dogg doing. Well, that makes sense. Snoop Dogg doing like dialogue, that makes sense.
Yeah,
but what he was talking about, like Roof AM or Bark Radio, BARK Radio, having shot at you brought this up.
Yeah, let me tell you something, Aubrey. I'm not happy with you. Okay, how are you gonna have a woman tatted on you, aka Sade, and just use not even 10 seconds of her, and you could use her as a feature? Because she has not put out music in almost 10 years, and that would have been a perfect time. You've had Michael Jackson on your album, and you could have easily had Sade on your album, been like, hey, sing a little melody or like sing backup vocals or whatever, right? But you had her at the end of a song about BBLs and like how like what's fake and real, bro.
Definition of fumble the bag.
Yeah, and then the intro. When I heard Frank, I was like, I knew that was like Frank Ocean's vocals because the way he sings, right? I was like, but it sounds like a sample. I didn't know what the sample was, right? But I was just like, that sounds like Frank. I was like, if Frank comes on this bitch, because there was rumors of Frank being on the album. And I was just like, this is it. Drake, round of applause, you got album of the year. But then you move forward. The Tizo touchdown.
That's something people need to talk about. Yeah, they need to talk about Tizo Touchdown's run. Yeah. Don Toliver.
Yeah.
Tyler, the Creator. Travis, and now this,
Drake.
and then his own album, of course, right?
Yeah, his own album was really good. It's definitely a great intro to his artistry, but Tizo needs more respect, man, because like that man could like, and I feel like this album he had more of like a Ty Dolla $ign influence, because like when I heard Amen, and then I heard him on
the outro to
the 7969, right, and I'm just like, damn, like he can really sing his ass off, but he has like different style, so I fuck with Tizo, but Drake. One thing you did not disappoint me in is that you definitely put me in my feelings in a certain section of this. You know what I'm saying? Heartbreak bars, you know what I mean? Like
that's without a doubt.
Yeah,
it's gonna happen on a Drake album.
Yeah, and
there's honestly, always gonna be that one song.
Yeah, and I feel like that's where Drake thrives, bro. Like when he's like like when we always sing like Fire Desire and like all this other shit, bro. I think that's where Drake thrives because he's like more personable. Like when you're more
relatable to me. Flexing in a Lamborghini Urus with chrome heart wheels, bro. I can't relate to that,
guy. Bro, you know what I'm saying? But
me being in my feels, I can relate to that.
Right, but something I will defend you in on Drake is that when people say, oh, I miss the old Drake, I miss this, blah, blah, blah. Honestly, you've always been the same Drake. Let's be honest. You know what I'm saying? You've been Drake. You know what I'm saying? So people saying, oh, I want something like Take Care. I want something like this. You have a whole catalog of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, CLB was a great, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would say, honestly, like, people shit on CLB, but I think that's, like, kind of like a Take Care, too. If you really want me to be honest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you want to talk about, like, Nothing Was the Same. When you think about Nothing Was the Same, I kind of see kind of like Dark Lane demo tapes like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he has these albums that people really don't, like, people just want more from Drake. But when you think about it, bro, Drake has been the most consistent. he's been putting out albums almost every single year, and he still doesn't face him like like he amazes everybody every time. Most streamed artist.
He's the GOAT. I'm not gonna lie, he's the GOAT. Yeah, but
so?
He's the GOAT. But
who the GOAT? Who the GOAT? Like what the fuck, Drake? Come on.
She's vegan,
dog.
but she eating up the GOAT.
Hey, that was a bar. Hey, low key.
No, that was corny.
That's
one thing. Drake's mid is still a lot better than another artist's best work.
Right.
But the thing is, like, I don't see Drake ever dropping another Nothing Was the Same, another Take Care, another Views.
Right.
That was peak Drake.
Right.
You're not gonna see anything that. So for him to say, "Oh, y'all missed the old Drake, y'all want that Take Care shit," and then he dropped this, it's not quite the same. So he should have not said that. He hyped up his own album,
saying this is the old Drake. This is like what y'all want. I'm like, it's not.
It's the same Drake, really.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's nothing new. What I wanted to do was I'm gonna run through the track list and you're gonna rate them out of 10. Okay, you're quite familiar with the album, right? It's been about 5 days.
Yeah. I definitely. I've definitely like played it a lot to know if I like it or not.
Virginia Beach.
Ooh, biased because it's a Frank Ocean sample. I'll give it an 8 out of 10.
Was that a shot at Pusha T and Pharrell since they're from Virginia Beach?
So I actually saw that it was somewhere in Canada. Called Virginia Beach or something like that. So I thought it was like when I saw Virginia Beach, I was like,
but you know what he does? He creates a dialogue with that because the first track was being called Virginia Beach, and Drake dissed Pharrell on Meltdown.
Yeah.
Literally, that's why it's called Meltdown. On Meltdown, your boss has changed, right?
Jeez,
Pusha from Virginia, right?
Yeah.
So he knows what he's doing when he's naming a song that creating dialogue. All right, what you rate it? I'm sorry.
I say 8. I say 8 out of 10. What about you? What do you rate it?
7 out of 10.
Okay.
But it does have that good Frank Ocean sample.
Great lyrics to that too. You know what I'm saying? I like the lyrics on that one.
Amen featuring Tizo Touchdown.
I'd say I give it a 7.
I give this one an 8 because Tizo Touchdown.
Tizo, carried. Yeah,
it's real soulful.
Yeah, I like that man. Yeah,
song.
Yeah, he killed it.
Calling for You featuring 21 Savage.
See, I'll rate this, but I would say it's a 6 to 7, but the reason why I'm rating it that low is because I hated that girl talking for almost 2 minutes about how jerk chicken and oxtails again, bro. Like that's how most of y'all sound, low key. but nah, I'm just playing.
I don't need more. I don't need more Drake and 21 music.
Nah,
I'm not gonna lie.
They don't miss, man. They don't
miss, but like, damn, bro, change it up.
All right.
Fear of Heights, track 4.
Fear of Heights, that was a banger track. Honestly, I really enjoyed that one. I give it an 8.
8.
Yeah.
Daylight featuring Adonis.
Hey, Adonis low key like sounded good on that song. I know Zoe hated.
Don't talk about my man. Don't talk about my man. I don't know.
No, I think Adonis has potential. He has a bright future, honestly. With the artwork and you're on the album, give that man his flowers,
artwork was
bro.
mid. Come on, Adonis, you could have done better. What do you rank it? What do you rank it?
Nah, I really honestly did like that song. I would say I'd give it a 7, 7.5.
8 out of 10. Even with that that Adonis feature, but he had
give it an 8. Low key, I give it an 8.
He had bars on that one. Yeah, the beat is crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone's favorite first person shooter featuring J. Cole.
I give that a 9. I give it a 9 out of 10. The bars on both ends, the beat switch.
The thing with these songs is I think Drake is just chasing the hype of Sicko Mode.
But I think because after the beat switches, I feel like I understand.
Like you're just taking like the Sicko Mode format, and now you're trying to stick it on something with J. Cole, which like okay,
but the thing is
Sicko Mode 0.2,
but the thing is that's how Meltdown was too.
Yeah, Meltdown was they're just chasing like that Sicko Mode hype, and I think he's like, okay, we did Sicko Mode, we did Meltdown, let me put this on with J. Cole, which okay, but
but Cole killed it. Cole, you need your flowers. Okay, you are top 5. Okay, I'm telling you.
I don't give a fuck, literally. But next song, I don't give a fuck, featuring Yeet.
I think those memes of like money for fun, like bro.
Well, he comes in randomly.
Yeah, I'm like, bro,
I'm getting the money for fun.
Yeah, like I was just like, I know you're ready to get on this track, Drake, but you need to relax, you know. But I think. Like songs like that, I think Yeet, it's like when he does features, it's always catering to the feature, not Drake. But it's just like Drake wanted to be.
It just sounds like a Yeet song. Yeah, they like remix Drake. Thing.
Exactly. That's how I felt about CLB. All the features were just like that. It's like all the features were like
another unnecessary intro. There was like this like woman singing that was unnecessary.
I liked it. I actually loved the sample. I was like, oh, this is what we're going.
I liked the song, but I don't know.
What's your ranking? I give it a 8.
8 out of 10. Okay, a lot of 8 out of 10s.
Yeah, because it was solid, but like I couldn't like rank something like like I said, it's a mid album, but it's
also 20 songs.
23 songs.
23 songs. That means that there's a lot of mid on there. It's a lot of mid. You know, you can get away with a little mid here and there, but when there's 23 tracks.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's very true.
Okay. Now, this is one of my favorites, 7969 Santa.
I give that a 10 out of 10 because that song, like Tizo did amazing.
That I Don't Like sample by Chief Keef.
Yeah, he's like got your lips done. That's the shit I don't like. Yeah.
9 out of 10, amazing. By the way. 9 out of 10.
I think that's a 10 out of 10. The beat, amazing. The way Drake came on that, pause, amazing.
Pause.
Pause, super pause.
Slime You Out featuring SZA. Now,
go ahead. You said
this one had a high expectations.
Okay.
2 very toxic people.
Okay.
2 very high-ranking R&B artists.
Yes.
On one song, right?
Yes.
That shit was mid.
Yo, I agree with you.
I'm
Daniel.
a fan of SZA, and I'm a fan of Drake. But
we saw SZA live together. We did.
But man, I was not expecting that. I was expecting a whole lot better.
Because I think honestly, no shot at the producer, but I feel like that beat could have been used for something else. That was not a beat they should have used. I feel like the lyrics were amazing on there. Like when Drake was talking about the calendar days.
That was corny. In July. Oh no. No one heard that and said, "Oh my God, bars."
Bro, but no, like if you're in that mindset right now of like, yo, July, damn. And then like calling me baby, like you got your tubes tied. And October should have been, I feel you, Aubrey. Pause. And like, you know what I'm saying? But I give that. Damn, I probably give that 7, honestly, man.
Yeah, 5.
7.
5 out of 10. I don't know. Bahamas Promises.
Ooh, I fucked with that song. I'm gonna give that a 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10.
9 out of 10. I fucked with it.
Tried Our Best.
Ooh, that one was good too. That one got me in my feelings. This is like the in my feelings, like that whole part there.
This little arc.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna give that. I'll give that 7. I'm gonna give it a 7.
Okay, now this one is an interlude. Screw the World, that DJ Screw interlude.
Loved it. I think it didn't fit this album, but I enjoyed that part.
I liked it. I always like when he does things like this, he pays homage to Houston.
Yeah.
Really well done. It's not even his song, but it's a good interlude. I fuck with it.
Yeah.
Drew a Picasso.
I like the bars on there. That was a good song. But
dude, some of these tracks stand out to you? Like out of 23 songs, how do you make songs stick out to you?
And that's the thing I was gonna say. I don't think this album had any standout tracks except for 2 tracks, which we'll get into later. But I would say the only 2 standout tracks is like First Person Shooter and Sexy Red song, which we'll get into in a little bit. We'll get into Sexy Red here in a second. Ski. But so I would give I'll give it a 7.
Members Only featuring Party Next Door.
See, I liked how he brought Party Next Door back into the albums. You know what I'm saying? But I honestly didn't like how you were dissing The Weeknd low key, Drake. I didn't really fuck with that.
And I don't think he was dissing.
He said, "Nah, all my girls listen, but they don't listen to The Weeknd or some shit."
Okay.
Don't fuck with that, Aubrey. I don't fuck with it. And it
was a good song, but he was calling people gangy.
And if it wasn't,
I'm not calling my friends gangy.
And if it wasn't for that, man, you would have made this fucking oh man, fuck you, Drake, for that. But
this is a good one. What would Pluto do?
I think there was a missed opportunity for not putting Future.
No, I liked it because it's like, what would Pluto do? You were not gonna have a song with Future on it talking about what he would do. Well, actually, that makes sense. Okay,
no, kind of like Ye when Ye and Pusha did what would Meek do? Yeah, they didn't put Meek on there.
Yeah, okay, but this is a good song regardless. I give this one a 9 out of 10.
No, you know why I rank it low is because I even feel like this album was her lost throwaways. The same way I felt about Views and More Life was Views throwaways. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Because like when you listen to Jumbo Shit Poppin' and you listen to that song, the one we just talked about, the What Would Pluto Do? The flow is the exact same.
I love Jumbotron Shit.
Jumbotron Shit song, and that's probably why you like this one.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
But I do like the song. I'll give it an 8.
One of my favorites on the album, All the Parties featuring Chief Keef.
I wish the first half, like you said, I wish Chief Keef had a verse on there
instead of just a small hook.
Yeah, a small hook, and that part was a little longer. Pause. And then you had the second half. Like that should have been a longer song.
And Tizo Touchdown is on the outro of this, right?
No, I don't think so. He was just on 2 though.
7969.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. Good song. And I think this is the best song on the album. 8 a.m. in Charlotte.
Conductor, you know what I'm saying? Hey,
bars.
Yeah,
he had bars on this. And
did.
me, who is like someone who doesn't lean towards someone being so lyrical.
Right.
But this timestamp songs that Drake does, he doesn't miss.
Yeah, he doesn't
and
miss.
this was not one that he didn't miss. This was a banger. Bars.
Yeah, 8 a.m. in Charlotte was really good. I loved that he used different. That's one thing. That's probably why Drake was a little more different on this album, because he used different producers. So people got to understand that, like, he's always used 40. He used, like, you know, Boy Wonder, all these people, Wonder Girl, all these people, you know what I mean? But like with this, he used Conductor, he used Sango, he used all these Benny X, you know what I'm saying?
He used a lot of Benny X.
A lot. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you're gonna have that on a Yeet song too, like, you know what I'm saying? So like I would say I give Drake props to like use different production.
That's a drawback though. That's a drawback though. If you have so many producers, there's like 4 beats in one song, and the song is like 4 minutes long.
Yeah,
it's like it sounds like a whole bunch of music all in one song. It just doesn't. It's not cohesive.
Yeah, I feel you. But what would you rate that?
8 a.m. in Charlotte, really well done. 9 out of 10.
I give it 9 out of 10.
Really well done. Like my favorite song on the album.
Right.
If we're talking.
And don't ever wear your hair like that again, Drake.
Yeah. What the fuck is that? Sorry, Drake. BBL Love interlude.
You already know how I feel about it. But I would say I like knowing that he's trying to be different with like the lyrics. Like, it's real. You don't know if it's real or fake. Like a BBL. Like, I get it. I get the message, but it's not a good song.
Very romantic.
It's romantic.
Comparing your feelings to
romance.
Yeah, modern day romance.
Yeah.
Comparing your feelings to a surgery that women get.
Yeah, exactly. You don't know if it's real or fake until you know.
That makes a lot of sense though.
Yeah, it does. But
now, one of my favorite songs on the album, Gently, featuring Bad Bunny.
I give it an 8.
8 out of 10. Yeah, same. The song's only about 2 minutes long, and it's got that.
Yeah,
like Bad Bunny killed it. That SZA intro.
Yeah,
that song's not long enough. My brother Benito, he need a free.
Yeah, he speaks Spanish like me for real.
Rich Baby Daddy featuring Sexy Red and SZA.
You want to know something so crazy? That's probably one of my favorite songs on the album.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's a good song.
It is. It's a bounce. It's a bounce song. You know what I'm saying?
This is what you had. This is what you kind of beat. You have SZA on.
Yeah, this SZA do more music like this, because you low key like fucking killed it. Like,
women should do collab tapes the same way that rappers do collab tapes. I think women should do, like, imagine like a SZA and Sexy Red collab tape.
I don't know.
Lotto and Cardi B.
Lotto, Cardi B, ooh, or Meg and Cardi B.
Nah,
because they just had a song and they have WAP. WAP took over, bro. Like, this could be like the Watch the Throne of like
of women.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, this could be it, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I think that Rich Baby Daddy song, that one's gonna stick. I feel like that's gonna be a TikTok
that's
song.
A club banger for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Like, shake that ass for Drake. Now shake that ass for me. Like,
they're playing that whole at Sporting Club.
Yeah, for sure.
That
like,
Bottle Blonde.
Yeah, like, I will not play that at a cookout.
Green Light.
Yeah, I'm not gonna play that at a cookout. Or like, I think I was like playing that. I was playing the album when I was like riding in the car with my mom. She's like, "¿Qué es eso?" Like, "Qué asco." And I'm just like, "Oh my god, mom!"
Shake that ass for Drake.
And I was just like, "Yeah, let me go and change the song." Sorry, mom. I was getting into it, but yeah, I give it a 9 out of 10.
Another Late Night featuring Lil Yachty.
I liked that song, but I have another bone to pick with you, Mr. Graham. Don't be ever dissing Rocky. And I heard you on the last review too. Don't think I didn't. No. I fuck with Rocky. Shout out to my boy Flacco, bro.
That's not really a diss though. This is not ASAP, but it can get rocky.
It can get really rocky, bro. It is. It's a shot. And he low key came at Rihanna too about the anti bars and shit.
Told you, one thing he's gonna do is gonna beat for the woman,
bro. And then he's gonna come for her man's too. Nah, bro. Like, you sound petty at that point, bro. Like, move on.
Other than the diss to your man, what do you rate it?
I like the music video. Shout out to Cole Bennett. Cole Bennett killed that. I like that. I give it a 7 out of 8. Or a 7. Sorry, 7 out of 8. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. I'll give it 7 out of 8.
They're hard.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'll give it an 8. I'll give it an 8. Honestly,
8 out of 10. Good. Yeah. The music video was good too. Drake and Lil Yachty. I think it's like the first Drake and Lil Yachty song that they actually do good together.
Yeah, because I didn't like the Oprah's bank account. I didn't like that. But this is a good song.
Away From Home, banger. 9 out of 10, or even 10 out of 10. Straight bars, no hook, no chorus, nothing like that. Straight bars.
Yeah, it kind of reminded me of like he was like spitting like middle of the ocean kind of shit. You know, like bars like that. I fucked with it. I did fuck with it.
What do you rate it?
I give it 9 out of 10 too.
Polar opposites.
Last I listened to that before I got here, and I was like, looking at the lyrics. I'm like, damn, maybe I should call her. But like,
to be transparent, every song makes you say that though. I mean, maybe I should call
every like depending on the Drake song. You know what I'm saying? But nah, I would say I'd give that a 9 out of 10, low key, because that was a good outro, and that song right there reminds me of old Drake.
Okay, I respect it. Overall, what would you rate the album out of 10?
Oh, Aubrey's Angels don't come for me. Pause. But I would say I'll give it a good 7.5 out of 7.5. I'll give it 7.5.
7.5. Okay, yeah. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Really?
Really?
Yeah, 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10. It's still, like I said, like it's not a bad album. It's only been 5 days to a week since we've listened to it. It's gonna grow on us.
It's gonna have that CLB effect.
But no, CLB like stuck with me since I first heard it. I was like, nah, this is an amazing album. People be sleeping, bro. People be sleeping.
No, it's good. I did sleep on it, but even then I knew it was good at that point. But
yeah, I
realized like, damn, TSU Fountains.
Yeah, TSU Fountains, In Too Deep.
In Too Deep.
I Miss You Too with Kid Cudi. Drake, one thing I want you to do, bro. Cudi, I know you're listening. Cudi and Drake, y'all need to make more songs together, because I Miss You Too was a banger, was it not?
Yeah.
Jeez, they were both spitting on that hoe. But like I said, I think, like that's what I'm saying, In Too Deep. Even the intro, Champagne Poetry,
that Masigo sample.
Yeah, come on, bro. Yeah, he had bangers on that album.
It seems to be that a lot of major artists are starting to drop their albums towards the end of the year. We had, I think, once Travis dropped, then it was Drake. Lil Wayne's about to drop.
Yeah.
There's a Kanye album rolling out coming.
And Benito.
Oh, Bad Bunny this Friday.
You know what I'm saying?
So if you want to see a review on that and completely in Spanish, you let me know. Me and Renee will review the whole album in Spanish.
I'm gonna be like, see,
outside of Adora in the parking lot.
Or Chilangos Tacos. We're gonna be outside Chilangos Tacos.
I know Mariscos Los Mil, man. That's where I'm gonna be at, man.
No, but what were your favorite songs? Well, before we wrap up, like, what were your top 5 favorite songs on the album?
Top 5, looking at the track list, I'm gonna go.
Now that you said it, I'll go. Shit, I'll say 7969 Santana. Love that song. I think that's my favorite song. First Person Shooter. I would say, damn, that's crazy. I would say 8 AM in Charlotte. That was a great song. I would say, sheesh, that's crazy. What's the one with Adonis? Daylight. Fuck with that song.
Don't talk about my man.
Yeah, I fuck with Daylight, and I would say All the Parties.
All the Parties. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 7969 Santa.
Yeah.
8 AM in Charlotte. Yeah. Gently. Another Late Night and Away From Home.
That's a good 5. That's a good 5.
Similar to yours, but
yeah.
But I think it's a general consensus when you ask people what their favorite song is. I think they're gonna say at least.
Yeah, they're gonna be 5. Like, yeah, they got to. That Sexy Red and SZA song, the Rich Baby Daddy, almost cracked my top 5, but you know what I'm saying. That
Wait till you hear it in the club. Wait till you hear it in the club. It's gonna be a different. It's gonna be a different thing.
You know what I'm saying, but it's not. That song was not for the dogs. That was definitely for the women. You know what I'm saying? But I enjoyed the song. I love it. Like, if you catch me, I'll sing that song by myself in the car. You know what I'm saying? But like,
shake that ass and drink.
Nah, I wouldn't say, yo, relax. Nah, I wouldn't say that.
Exposed. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Do what you want to do, my friend. Relax, enjoy the album in your own scene.
No, but if there was like one thing that you would want Drake to do on the next album, because supposedly he's not going to do another album for like another
which I don't think he should. I don't think he should. He has a whole catalog in 2020 alone, right?
Yeah.
He's got 3 or 4 albums in 2020 alone?
No. He had Her Loss, Honestly Nevermind, CLB, and this one.
That's 4 albums.
Within 3 years. 4 albums in 3 years.
Yeah, that's enough. Crazy. Like, that's more, which is good on his part. He's dropped an album at least one every year, right?
Yeah.
I think, just give it
yeah, man.
Go be a dad.
Yeah. Nah, man. I really want to see Drake. This is my message to you. I'm a big fan. You know what I'm saying? We're both fans. We're all fans of your shit. But I will say that, like, I think you've been so consistent that people have been numb to your music and people don't like appreciate it as much as they used to. Because when you first came up, you were very hungry. You had something to prove to people, like, I'm gonna change the game with this singing, rapping shit, and like I'm more than just like, you know, this guy. But like, bro, like you're honestly the GOAT, man. Like you are definitely like somebody who everybody looks at as like, yo, if you get a co-sign with Drake, you won in life, bro. Like You know what I'm saying? So, but I would say honestly, take it easy. You know what I'm saying? Like, definitely think about the next album because I'm ready to listen to the next one. You know what I'm saying? So don't take criticism too hard from Joe Budden.
Or Up to Something.
Or Up to Something. We're just
a couple guys with the Best Buy mics.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We're just we're just saying our opinion, but we do fuck with you, Drake. Oh shit. We do fuck with you, Drake. This is like one of my favorite albums of all time. Right here. You know, cried a lot to this album. But nah, honestly, keep up the shit, man. But when you come back, I can't wait to hear it. So yeah.
Shout out Drake.
What do you have to say about
OVO Daniel GL?
Yeah. What do you got to say to Drake? What's the criticism you would take to Drake?
I mean, it's good. It's good music, regardless. Like, if it creates a dialogue and a narrative for our friends to have, like we know us as a group of friends. Like, we're gonna talk about that Drake album. I'm here, like, at a studio talking about a Drake album, right? So like, it's gonna create a dialogue. It's gonna create an experience with your friends. Whether you're with a woman, with your gangy, or with your side chick, I think it's gonna create an experience. Those songs are gonna be attached to. Yeah, to memories, stuff like that. So I think
true for all the dogs, But
music is music, so we get 23 new tracks to 23 enjoy.
New tracks, and the thing is that, like I said, like it's a good album. I feel like it's not sticking right now, but once the months come around, people are gonna be like,
I understand, because with most albums, that's the way it is.
Yeah,
or with most Drake albums in general, like it's just gonna come around and people are gonna fuck with it.
Yeah, like, oh damn, this album was amazing. Blah blah blah.
Remember, we were bashing it on Twitter for 5 days, and look at us now.
Yeah, exactly. People did the same shit to CLB and Honestly Nevermind, and then summer started coming around, and everybody fucked on Honestly Nevermind. So, like I said, don't take it to heart. You know what I'm saying, Drake? But
let us know what you think. What do you rate the album? What's next for Drake?
Let us know. Let us know what you think. What was your favorite songs? What did you think of the album? Was it ass? Was it great? You know what I'm saying? Aubrey's Angels. I apologize for
Ty. Sorry, Ty.
I know that man he set an alarm at 5 o'clock in the morning to go listen to this album.
Ty sent a voice message that was like 12 minutes long, like breaking down every song.
He did.
And I listened to it all the way through. It was like a little iMessage podcast. But
it was.
I mean, I respect his views. I was like, you know what? Ty has a good point. I was like in my car ready to go home.
Damn,
but like,
that's who we should have had on this. We should have had Ty on this. Next Drake album, Ty, we got you.
If I could pull it up, I'd be playing it right now.
Don't talk about my man.
Don't talk about
he was when he was like, yo, Adonis is spitting.
Like, no. Ty wishes that was him on that song.
I'm telling you, no, Slater, OVO Ty, you know what I'm saying?
No offense, bro.
But yeah, let us know what you think of the album. Those are our thoughts. 7.5 for both of us. Drake, shout out you. But yeah, what are we doing next?
The Kanye album, the Bad Bunny album. Like I told you, I'm gonna review that in the Vedora parking lot. So tune into that next video.
Vedora happy hour, please. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, well, it's been real, and we out in peace.
Up2Something Media.